Okay, so here's the workflow. We're going to be going from, so we take the template, which we've downloaded, we're taking from Magic UI, and then we're going to go into Cursor and upload and create this, open this file that we have of this template inside of Cursor. And then we're going to connect Cursor to GitHub, and we're also going to connect GitHub to Vercel. Now, it may sound like it's a lot to do, but it's very simple. You're just basically clicking some buttons, and you just have to know where to click and what to click. And so that's the workflow, and we're going to get into that right now.
Okay. So in this example of this free hosted Vercel project, we're going to start off with going to get a template, which in this instance, we're using it from, as can be seen, Magic UI. Essentially, it's basically, let's say like a repository for all kinds of really, very high-end UI elements. Now, you can get UI elements from different places, but we're going to be sourcing from here for this example. So we go to Magic UI, we get the template in which we want to use to build out. Next thing we do is we have to ensure that Cursor is already installed on our desktop or laptop, whatever it is we're using. You open this template that you have now downloaded from Magic UI up into Cursor. And from there, you connect Cursor to GitHub. And then your GitHub is being connected to Vercel, which allows you to host for free.
I'm just going to quickly show you just the websites on desktop in a bit more depth. So as you can see, it's definitely on the more higher end of, let's say, UI aesthetics. So it's I would say personally, the visual enhancement is quite, it's quite substantial comparatively speaking to when you build something in Elementor or on WordPress or any other website building software. The thing about going straight to like Cursor and building something out with the different UI libraries, just by taking the code and then embedding it inside of Cursor. And before you do that, getting ChatGPT to refine the code for you so that it can actually coalesce and fit into your project, whilst also having the images. So for instance, just down here in this really cool marquee kind of icon animation, we have the Apply Pressure logo. So this is what it looks like on, of course, desktop. And yeah, I thought I'd show you that on screen. Okay, so I figured I'd show you part of the process. So essentially, this is part of the workflow. So we're taking from any changes we want to make to the Cursor project, which has been, again, pushed, which all changes of this Cursor project are being pushed to GitHub, where we're hosting all of the files that are then being displayed and deployed on top of Vercel, which is where we get the final product, which you're going to see. So again, what we're doing is we're actually taking this code, and when we want to make a certain change to it, we just go into ChatGPT. So we're paying for the Plus plan, and we also have access to the number 5 model or something like that. So there's a new and improved way of it's better at helping you, so to speak. And so we're going to look again at the current deployment of Apply Pressure. So we've changed the button to get the get quote to a very specific hex code of blue. And here we have the rainbow button feature. We made it white. And obviously, in large part, the rest of the site is still very much the same. That is the changes we made are the same. However, we're going to really style it up so that it's actually, let's say, a functional landing page, so that we're happy with sending potential clients or potential leads in which we're going to be generating utilizing Amplify and Apollo moving forward. So the thing about lead generation now is like we can actually go to Appify, scrape the data from many different domains, and then use Apollo to source the decision-making emails in large part, and then we can use ChatGPT we can connect make.com to ChatGPT to then formulate emails to be based upon what you prompt it to stylize the email to be, and you can mass send out those emails. So that's also what we're going to be doing just as a test, just to see whether apply pressure would have or hold any water, and whether it's able to bring us any quote unquote signs of life, to see if people are actually would be responsive to the business or brand of apply pressure and that specific service offering. So that's also going to be a part of it.